Hello everyone. Welcome back. It's been a while. I have been busy with some stuff. But I'm here now, and that's the most important thing. Managed to get some music playing in the background of my stream now. That's exciting. It's cool. Hopefully I should have fixed the mic issue that I had last stream as well. All good there. But anyhow. Now let's get this processing up and going. That is the most pressing. Alright. Do you remember finishing bottom right there? I need... So if this is PBI on it, this must be bottom left. You have dichloro... whatever's going over. So I'll be needing that. Nitrochlorobenzene. Sorry, 2-nitrochlorobenzene. Yes, of course. Well, actually... I do need it to be over there. Feel like I probably forgot. Google input hatch is empty. Probably not configured correctly. Taking nitration mixture and talic acid. None of which are produced right now. That would be why. Alright. Have to do a quick fix on something. Extracting on... Well, talic acid isn't coming out of that. Suppose... Well, nitrochlorobenzene is coming out of that one. Do you have any way with chlorobenzene then? Attach... You sure don't have it. Definitely need to make this elsewhere. It even has hydrochloric acid output. Are we planning to make this over here? Yeah, there's also a hydrochloric acid output. Shove it into that one, if possible. Alternative, I can just put the hydrochloric acid output on a middle slice in between these two. Or just shove it. Shove the hydrochloric acid. Using stuff in a different LCR entirely. It's like I... Not going back in. Do I have that? Yes. It's like I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. need those over there. It's nitro. Actually, yeah, I do need those over there. 8 and 9. These are 10. Already there, like I have exactly 10 here. There is clearly a space problem. Can't fit all of those, so I will... Oh my god, why is it always so difficult? Sometimes you can just like grab the edge of it and scroll it up. Sometimes you just decide, oh yes, obviously you want to create a new bracket right here. Pretty annoying. Like, it would be fine if it was just consistent at least, but it's not. It's got a few people on. Nice. Few lights in the dark to draw the voices away. It's always nice. Making hydrogen sulfide over there. I'll just trust that it's encoded correctly. There's not much else to do. This output is set correctly. But there's no chlorobenzene over here. Still need that. It's not encoded in any of these. Need the nitrochlorobenzene on this side, so I want to put it in here. So while I do that, so I put the not there, nitrochlorobenzene in there, and I make normal chlorobenzene up here somewhere. I guess I should just remember that one is not done yet and start doing this. God, this like once neat plan that I had is just such a mess at this point. I'll just trust to remember to make sulfuric acid. Really nothing else to do about it. So yeah, all the outputs are done there, so start setting the input, start from one end. It's too big to think all at once, then start making it smaller. It's a pretty good philosophy, I think. It's not meant to be an output hatch. I can kinda tell I'm a bit rusty in this. That's the diphenyl softylate done. Need diamidobenzidine, of course. When did I think of that? So how many structure blocks do I have here? You're taken up. I got the... literally 2 now. Okay, I just don't think I'll have very many. Let me just do like a simple test actually. So if I just fill all this up with output hatches and complete structure, and then we just slowly replace them and see when it says good to go. We got 5 in this spot. Could put the nitrogen over here. I have a space for the ammonia. Then that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's not gonna work. Although I could put the dichlorobenzidine, diaminobenzidine, and diphenyl instead of a quad. The issue is that it would have to be behind the cable. I'll say it would have to be, but he loosely here, it really doesn't have to be. Need to move it around. I could put this output hatch this way in and group it up over here using NIO cables. Suspect I'll probably have to. So what I need 4 casings. Put one here. Preferably I'll be able to place the others there, because then I'll have I should hopefully have enough space to do kind of whatever with this LCR. And hopefully I can do the other thing requiring hydrochloric acid, chlorobenzene, and phthalic acid in that spot. So I'd want this here. You out. Wrong block. That makes sense. That's why it was reacting oddly. My silly. Anything else need ammonia? Doesn't seem so. Guess it's not really too important where I put it though. I think I'll put it in this one. And contrary to the like the one just behind this block. I think the one below. Actually, I guess there's 2 below. The central one below. You know what? I'll just show it. This one. Also, want to put this on. Put this on this filter. So red. You do the feedless oscillate. cancel that so I can understand it a bit better. In case I need to go modify this at some point. Who really knows if I do? Only time will tell, I suppose. Okay, so you're dealt with, you, I'm putting in, these four I'm putting in the bus. Nitrochlorobenzene, I think I already dealt with that. Alright, yeah, I already put it in here, so that slot is actually used. Then I put these four in there, you're dealt with, need an input bus, and a hydrochloric acid output. Actually, output for all these three. So 4 outputs and these 4 and 1 input. Actually, I guess this is also an input. So 1 quad hatch, 1 input bus, and 4 output hatches. Oh, 3 output hatches. More, which would be 5 tiles, which I have. It should work. Let me get a bus for that. I just remember what I was actually gonna check. Yeah, I will have to drag the cable up the side. But I can avoid dragging the item cable though. I put the item cable here, or grab my bus. Need an extra circuit. Actually, do I? No, you're already dealing with it. Yeah. Besides, I'm only doing the one recipe anyway, so I wouldn't have needed an extra one. Set you to 9. It's not gonna have any effect, it's just for simplicity. Well, not simplicity. It's for, in case I have to come back for this, I can understand it a bit better. Oh, no. Forgot the filter. It should limit it to only one stack per item type. Yes. I need 3 outputs. One of them does actually need to be in the top here. Put it central. Because I need to use it for this as well. So I need to place this elsewhere. Place it It's there, I guess. Can always move it. So you need to be hydrochloric. Not doing that one. I got you. Face that way. Just bring this up. Actually, now that I think about it, I want this out of the central path in case I do just want to avoid it. Most likely I'll probably, if I want to keep it, I'll rather go into this electrolyzer. But like when I pipe down the back here, just open. I'll do like covers and all that once the thing is built, because I want to make exactly enough. So then I need diaminobenzidine and dichlorobenzidine. And I would want to extract them on red. Filter them. This one is light green. This one is dark green. Blue maybe. Swamp water colored. What the other molds call it actually? Well, I guess those are molds. Pretty redundant question. Besides, I have a pretty good idea about where they are in progression, and making shooter molds is only really useful once you get to MB, and I don't think they're at MB yet. Oh. Yeah, I was gonna like ask if it was the like the normal. Wait, actually, you're being steamed. Do you mean the Tinkers just like molds, or these molds? The fluid solidifier. Because you're being steamed would make me think it's the Tinkers though. Tinkers ones. Okay, filter this now. So difficult when all there's like the same, like slightly different colors. Like these are so hard to tell the difference on a glance. So resistors, vacuum tube, these. 6 molds. Is that what intimidates you? Well, there's a bit of a bigger quest once you get to MB, which is what I was referring to. I've not been here in ages, man. Really shows. One should get the extruder. That's the extruder. This page. This was my oh god, the molds realization for me. This is a lot of moles to make at once, and you will need most of these as well. It's worth though. Well, like you're not gonna need like plate, you're just gonna use a bending machine. But most of these are useful. Like rotor, you also shouldn't use because the fluid solidifier is better. Like you could use it technically, but it's 5 ingots per rotor if you use this one, and it's only 4.25 if you use fluid solidifier. It's my button for jump boost. That is, I wanna go into orbit every time I press the spacebar. Okay, so not bringing in ammonia yet. I should be able to get extracted. What's the demand on this actually? Just this recipe? That's 2 to 1. 1 to 1. Shouldn't be too bad. You don't need to, like, polybenzimidazole is pretty efficient when using it for recipes. Like when you get up in tier, it starts, like, beforehand, like early stages, it starts like taking more advanced, is this a rubber or a plastic? I don't remember, man. I think it's a plastic. But once you get to PBI, since it's the most advanced, it just requires you to use more and more at a time for each recipe to scale the difficulty. Going up to like 128 cells of PBI for one recipe. This is UHV, so it's like about as far as it will go. This is... It also does differ. This is probably like the most you'll find, at least in the assembler. Because like assembly line, you'll probably find some bigger numbers. It's not really used much, though. I don't know. Or just assembling machine that I've gotten that idea from. What did I do for clay? I wonder if I could help here. It's probably just collected in bulk. Oh wait, I remember. Normal clay is just called clay. Yeah, there aren't really too many methods for this. But the dust, you can macerate terracotta to get it. As for clay itself, there isn't really too many good options. At that stage, I mean. Maybe Thorncraft duplication, but that requires some game knowledge that I don't even have, so I don't know. I'm spelling that correctly. think that's all I can really offer. I can only really offer the solutions that I did. I'm not gonna sit here and and brainstorm a solution for them, unfortunately. Even if I wasn't on stream. Also, PM, are you still listening in? Wanted to ask about if the music volume is good, or if it's like too low or too high. So I still need Diphenol soft delayed. Should be encoded over here. Should be connected. Let me get my better vision out. Fluid. Yes. Okay, so these are dealt with. I got that output. And those outputs actually. When you say the voice, you mean the voice in the music or mic volume? Like my volume? Because I do want the music to not be like too in your face or to like take your attention, just to fill out the dead space. I think my mic loud enough though, because when I look at OBS, like when I talk like semi loud, it's already well, when I talk at this volume, which is like my normal volume, it's already like right on the edge going into the red. And from all the mic setup guides that I looked at, going to the red is generally not where you want to be. You want to be around the middle of the yellow, which would mean that my mic volume is just a tad too high, actually. Because you gotta... Like, the idea is to adjust it to the industry standard. So naturally I'd want to aim for that. So are you saying that you want a higher volume on the mic? Because like it's pretty high. Actually, I needed that one anyways. So is there anything I should use that last one for? Yeah, because I was thinking like either it's good where it is now or it should be lower. But I think I'll just keep it where it is now. Because like I'm never gonna be talking louder than this, but at times I'm gonna be talking more quiet. Because like I don't really like scream or anything, like raise my voice for one reason or another. And even then I did also set up a failsafe which won't let my mic like pierce eardrums if I scream my heart out into it. I'll probably also just like not fail to register because like it's pretty cheap mic, honestly. Just making do with like a headset mic. Nothing too special. I want these in the order they'll be put in. So ammonia first, the chlorobenzidine. These can kind of just go wherever. That's so damn similar, man. But that should be that setup actually. Actually, I have some space spare as well. That leaves me in good pace. Means that if I really want to like cram something in there, I might be able to, but considering I already had to wipe out the quad, probably can't really. Like all I could really fit is one more output hatch. Unless the resource is already present inside the machine, I can't really use that for anything. Now I need chlorobenzene. Needs to be up here. Chlorine and benzene. How many slots do you have left in here? Just the 2. Hopefully I won't need to wipe out a second fuel interface. So basically I hope I won't need any more input fluids. But there's a pretty decent chance that I won't though. So how much do I want to put in here? Chlorobenzene, yeah. Should set up the input for that. Chlorobenzene. So you're making nitrochlorobenzene. Right there. Nitrochlorobenzene would go in there. What do you even have left? Like, I did this one. Do you have sulfur dioxide here? Should be able to make it directly. I guess it would be encoded with just these two. So it wouldn't need that. So I'm making all the final steps for it. Honestly, let's just like go down this path. So I got that handled. Not making talic acid. I think that's done though. Ammonia, chlorobenzidine, nitrochlorobenzene. Also need chlorobenzene. Filtration mixture should be done. I think it's actually just those. Talic acid is like a few steps. Yes. Wait, I can make this all coal tar? Interesting. It's quite interesting. Has something to do with my leftover coal tar. I'll just store it for now though. Once I look into that, probably set it up for when I'm doing bees, because bees, quite a few of the combs need a talic acid, from what I remember. Yeah. The mid-tier combs. Sorry, I'm getting a bit distracted. Anyways, let's actually set this up. So I need that and that, which makes me want to make it in top right. Methyl benzene. Already getting for my wood tar. Yeah, 1, 2. I got a lot of that. Let me just go see that it's not all being consumed. Wait, that's something I'll need to bring in through the interface. So I will need to do something there. That's kind of annoying, but like, what can you do? Yeah, it's backing up. Toluene's good as well, because I did my fix. They're backed up. Phenol's looking good. Phenol drops. I can put some more stuff on methane as well, since it's going well now. Yeah, I do think the build is balanced nicely now. I avoid one of these though. If anything, it would be ammonia. Why can't I take on that? I guess I gotta take these. Ammonia is hydrogen and nitrogen, which I already have on site actually. And due to me having some available space, particularly in this guy here, I could probably make it on site. Then save that slot. That should work. Yeah. I think it will work out after all. Because I don't need this very fast. Wait, actually, this is centralized, right? Yeah. And it's just a... yeah. Just hydrogen and nitrogen, which means I could actually use my spare machine casing to make it in the IV one, which will make it faster. I won't even spend more power because like, I just love the LCR so much. These bad boys even have perfect overclocks by default. Like that's so good, man. I love these things. Glad the game loves them as well. You can tell by how many are scattered all over the place. Game really loves their chemical reactions. Can't blame them though. Things have had my back every step of the way. At least a few of the steps, a good few. Can't really carry you through the manual crafting age before you even unlock them. They also fulfill my urge to make space efficient builds as well. Because you can just cram so much into these, just make the biggest monstrosities. I mean, beautiful creations. After all, beauty lies in the eye of the beholder. Probably the only person on planet Earth that can actually understand what the hell I'm looking at right now. my mad machinations. It's pretty funny to see the comparison. It's like, I feel like most people for like a full-scale flatline use like actually like a room of this size, spreading everything out. Maybe make it a bit more compact by wall sharing multi-blocks. But like I did this thing in like almost half a chunk. With no machines stacked on top of each other. Like it's crazy. It's only sticking a bit out over here. I'm so happy with this machination, man. Like it did also take like probably 12 hours to set up. That's probably a pretty normal time for a first-time flatline anyways. I don't actually remember how long it took. It might have been longer. Just remember I did it over like 2.5 days. Don't remember like exactly how much I did though. It's like the amount I can play in one session can easily differ from like an hour to like 8 hours depending on how I'm feeling. Already had some. You probably won't catch me doing a 8-hour session on stream for quite a while. Still adjusting to the streaming itself. Just add some extra pressure to it. It'll go away eventually. Okay, I can remove you now and add 1,2-dimethylbenzene. Yeah. Do you need a circuit? Circuit 1, so not really. You also have 24, do you? No. Yes, you do. Like the circuit 24 here is like literally the exact same. Like it takes 10 times as long as 10 times the input resources, like it's the same. Like I don't even get why they bother making it. Maybe there's some setups that benefit from it being in more precise batches. Like recipes already like stack on top of each other and parallelize themselves in inside multi-blocks if the recipe time gets short enough. You see it, like you probably see it for the first time in EBS where like, for example, a steel ingot right now, I'll probably actually do an example. Steel ingot would take like a steel, so many different steels, man. Steel ingot, I think there's like 8 at a time at the moment, or like 100 of those. It's 4 at a time, as you can see, even though naturally the recipe itself is coded to be 1 at a time. That's what I'm talking about. Alright. Need to manage a nitric oxide output as well. And an oxygen output actually. You have to do something about that. How do you spell that? Let me see. Free sites. Oh, wait. That is correct. Well, when you're saying something in chat, I'll like in-game chat, I'll respond in-game chat. You're saying something in stream chat, I'll respond in stream chat. Just try my best to keep it that way. Just makes more sense. Avoids confusion. But I guess like the only thing that really instills confusion is if I'm talking to you in stream and you're responding in the in-game chat. All the others kind of don't really have that effect. But like then again, there's also the factor of me saying it in in-game chat could also provide that useful information to everyone else that's online in case they were interested. Also, you can't always assume that you will be in chat watching the stream, even if it's likely. I'm trying to beat the schizophrenia allegations. I'm just gonna make these assumptions, guessing someone will be there when I have no way to know. Damn. It's gonna be pretty annoying. I not have any other recipes in here. Need circuit 11, which I don't think I have. Please, alright. Just checking for overlaps. Because I would... Actually, I'm gonna have to filter the output hatches anyways, because I need a production limiter. Is this thing gonna be making more than talic acid? So I could also just do a... Actually, no, if I did a circuit I could do a redstone condition based off of how full a output hatch is, I suppose. Like I will have space. I did enough finagling with the bottom two that I don't have to worry about space anymore. I can do the, what would this be? 4 output buses. I could do that. So I only need to do 4 output buses and 1 input. That's 4, and I have a lot available here. There's 11 total slots. I don't know how many of those need to be casings just yet. I always have a plan B anyway, so I should prioritize doing what's easiest first. Let's get some buses. Let's get busing in here. Or something, I don't know. Output bus, need 3 of those. Input bus, I need 5 different inputs. I'll be needing an MB. Then the nitric oxide, what can I do with you, you little pesky bastard? I can centrifuge, or I can make you into nitrogen dioxide, which can become nitric oxide, well, nitric acid and more nitric oxide. Is that easier, actually? Save the ammonia, make more, and It seems to consume the nitric oxide. It's not really a loop. You're just swapping out making ammonia with making nitrogen dioxide. And the nitric oxide needs ammonia anyway, so you're saving nothing. This stuff seems pretty useless. Oh my god, is that... Oh my god, I always forget his name. It's like Glorp or something. I think it's Glorp. I do tend to remember my silly cat names, but that one I'm not quite too certain about. Anyways, anything else I can use this for? This doesn't seem to like useful at my stage. Probably just electrolyze it. I'll electrolyze this one. So electrolyze is gonna get its due diligence done. Yeah, like what outputs do I have down here? I have hydrogen and oxygen. Oh wait. So I'll need to add... What's the other thing I was electrolyzing? Hydrochloric acid. So I'll need to add nitrogen and chlorine outputs as well. Oh my god. Oh my god. Get off my lawn. Don't come back. Oh my god. Gave me like 7 debuffs. So annoying. Useless. Don't really need armor or enchantments anymore actually. I have a solution for both. I'm actually curious, because it has been a while. How much Salus Mundus have I built up? That's numbers I like to see. It's this stuff right there, all free. Being AFK for 3 days does have its benefits. Alright, I don't think I'm beating the schizophrenia allegations. On my end, I could actually see the Glorp the cat, not just you writing Glorp. I got like a chat plugin, so it's a bit different. I actually see like a emote looking thing. Damn man. Like no matter what, I always end up looking schizophrenic. I ain't never beating the allegations, man. So nitric oxide, I would just want to send it over. I don't think I can run a clean pipe down like I could on this side. I guess I could... I'm not too familiar with them, but there are pipes that can run multiple types of liquids. So I could like shove it out the back and send it over, suppose. I do also kind of want to have access to the cables from the top, so I think I'll just hook it onto the end IO system over here and transferred it to a pipe at the bottom. Or just keep it in IO, but I'd rather use pipes. So the oxygen doesn't reach up here, so I'll have to run that pipe anyways. So I'd want an input, two inputs, and two outputs. Yeah. Let's get the input. These guys. Input bus will get some stuff from the top as well. So I'd want to... Do you need any... You need circuit. So it would be in my best interest to put you here, actually. Then... These will just have to run a cable around the side. Yes, I'd want to run the output hatches down the middle, output buses down the middle. I'm just making chlorobenzene here, so I really don't have to worry about it. These output buses will be filtered anyway, so no need to worry about overlaps. I think I'll do that. Like, there's actually no way that I've run out of hatch positions over here, and if I do, I can always just move it around. Rather save the cable run distance. I need things to be as efficient as possible to get my dopamine. So let's get this output. Be nitric oxide output. You can be the talic acid. Water output is dealt with down there. Talic acid. What circuit are you on? Why do you go? I forget why I'm sending this. Nitrochloro goes in here, so set it to brown. This guy I'll set to cum color and do that. Then I'll take it out at the bottom here. I think small pipe should do. So do that. Then I'll run the pipe later. So one of these needs to be oxygen and the other 1,2-dimethylbenzene. I think I have that on red. Guess I could test if I just connect that. Yeah. On red. Needs to be oxygen. There we go. So you need chrome and what? No other inputs? Alright. Let's go put chrome in the Yoinky Splinker. I'm so good at naming these men. The filter. Set on brown. Chrome. Put filter. Input limiter. So on insert. Is the run broken somewhere? Chest. There it is. Why are you like that? No reason? Alright, good enough. So I might as well set up the other ones. Dioxide, trioxide, saltpeter, and potassium dichromate. And set these as well. You are on that input, so extract that. New chromium dioxide, chromium trioxide, and potassium dichromate dust. Is there more, or is that it? All the outputs are done, the inputs are done. These aren't brown, that's insert brown. You disable. You go back down, you go external. Well, you leave the system. Got my 2 inputs. Alright, I think that's done. Just one side left. Alright. Almost done. And almost have peace in my dreams when this is finally done. This actually taken like over 5 days. Let's see if I can troubleshoot this properly. Alright. Hopefully that should do. Just trying to avoid the slow back and forth of exchanging information. Chlorine, benzene. Where am I putting the chlorobenzene? Link down here, I think. Yeah, so just put it on brown output and it'll deal with itself. Probably should just pave over this. Not gonna be expanding that direction for a while anyways. Small rooms are kind of not too needed anymore. Honestly, just for sake of visual appeal, I should probably just block this off until I actually need it. Same with this side. Keep getting distracted, man. There's just so many things to do in a pack like this. It's hard to focus sometimes. I think the reason why I kept those holes is because it was useful at some point when I didn't have the ability to just travel through walls with my funny wand. Alright. So I just needed 2 inputs and an output here. I need to overthink it. Think I needed anything else here? I did. I can always just I can always just put it later. Good. Yep. This is the input. So I'm taking it from the interface, so that'll be red. Filter it first. Chlorine. And benzene. Yeah. You were chlorobenzene. I needed you on brown. Filter you so I can remember it. You're filtered. Put you on brown. Honestly, that might be PBI done, actually. Let's get it running and see. First, I just want to make sure it won't explode, though. That's EV. It's all good. No boom booms today. I put EV. EV. LV to IV. IV to EV. This is LEV. Everything seems to be good. So bam. 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 Yeah. Alright, let's see something breaks. Chlorobenzene should already be moving down there. Yep. No valid recipe. Probably just a throughput issue. You have chlorine. It's extracting on red. This is inputting on red. It's probably just that NIO pipes work off of a total throughput, and it's all just being consumed on something else. Just give it a bit, see if it's still brokey. Actually, maybe it's due to hydrochloric acid being backed up, actually. No, it's not. It's not really at that point. So there's also more waste materials I need to get rid of. Actually, no, it was just hydrochloric acid. So I need 2 big soup tanks. It's time to craft some more, it seems. So I can request them, so it's kind of just press the big button and do the small weight. Do you think I'll go to the bathroom while this is happening, though? Be back in a bit. Actually, another thing about it, turning off the music before I leave is not really the best idea anymore now that It's not music for me anymore, it's music for the stream. Kind of failed to realize that. Yippee! How many LVs do I have left? Not too many, but enough. Still want to make some more though. Aren't too bad to make like on site on request. Still, you just want to stay ahead of it anyways. Because even if it's not too big of a difference for LV specifically, it's still a difference. And these are very easy to notice and make ahead of time, so I shall. Alright. All of this is bricked at this point, and I don't have my final product. So something here is stinky. What is happening? Let me test fluid lines first. So A2 side is working correctly. All these can reach. It is getting the error of not a fluid output space, but it really, like, it really just means that there's one recipe it can run that is has its output full. So well, these are going. This one needed saltpeter, which I actually forgot to get. Should be able to make the potassium dichromate now, but it's also not, so I don't know. Nitric acid is set. Did I forget the power? It's physically impossible, but I still... Oh, that's okay. Like, they ran it all without power failing, that means that they have power. So what is wrong? You're going. Yeah, it does just seem like it's completely occupied on that side. What do I do to fix that? Needed on that side. It's also needed on this side. Yeah, so it wanted somewhere in the middle. This output hatch. It's just on the left side over here. I could just simply fix it just by moving the final product output hatch over. So disable you and disable you. You're not stuck on a recipe. So then I grab the good old cells, do that. It's also hydrogen sulfide in there, so there's actually not space for nitrochlorobenzene. Is this needed? It's needed for dichlorobenzidine. It's needed over here. I need another input. How do you go about getting that? Well, I do have an extra slot over here. It won't work for the nitrochlorobenzene, but surely there's at least one of these things I can move over. Oh wait, yeah, the hydrogen sulfide. It's only needed over there, so I just this and what's it's gone brown. It's just hydrogen sulfide extract on brown over here. Add you to the list. That should work. You're disabled. Grab all these. Put you in there just to test. Yep. And then I was wondering why it like makes a little like a background behind the item of the color of the fluid when it's in your hotbar, but like not anywhere else. Like you see that there's like a bit of a pink tint around the hydrogen, a blue tint around the oxygen. Pretty strange if you ask me. I take you. Take you. Take my patch. Yeah, let me take a really bright liquid like nitric acid, for example. Actually, it's probably backed up somewhere. Here. Like on this, like you definitely see the background on that. There's no way you don't. Like is that like a mistake? Is that intentional? Like I've noticed this before, but I never really got an answer. Because like I was sitting alone in my room at like probably like 9-10 p.m. Oh, that's right now actually. I guess not much has changed. I guess I could also just attribute it to that the piss is spilling or something, I don't know. Just need to move you over here. And could actually put the output in the middle now. I think I might. feels less grand over there, like shoved under the heaping mess. And then I want some of my crystalline conduits. We still have some of those. Always make more. Energy fluid conduit. Some of these. I have no more plates. Wait, how annoying was this recipe? Grains of piesality, grains of pizza, pulsating crystal. A few though. These aren't too bad actually. I just macerate. We need to get into all the goofy and IO machines. Really could have set up a pattern for this. I don't really have a reason not to. Other than that I can't be bothered now. No idea why there's carbon in there. Anything in the output? No. Just the stuff I just put in. Perhaps I just miscalculated something and had a remainder. Just the inputs. Probably take a bit. Is this epoxid? Yes. Where is mine crystallines? Just taking a bit. Both places. Also gotta remember I need to add nitrochlorobenzene into this hatch. What thing are you on? In blue. That's also why that wasn't going anywhere. This needs to be on red. There we go. Yeah. I don't need all 6 for this, but I just want to craft things in batches, make some surplus, all that. Really just need 2 for this setup. Guess I never explained what I'm doing. These pipes have a vastly higher throughput than the normal ender conduits. I have them right here. These have 200 liters a tick, and these have 1,000. So I'm putting the actually, that might be an issue with this. I have a solution though. No issues. No issues with solutions. It's a nice upgrade, but it's also vastly more expensive. Like these are like free for me at this point. Vibrant alloy is not bad. Like what initially makes this expensive is like the end eye, I think. Which I have like quintillions of at this point. Like, all of this is just basic resources. I guess maybe the chrome might be difficult, but like, actually, you unlock this in HB, chrome could be difficult because you're needing a lot of stainless steel as well, and your production is probably not too good. I need to pick you up, break you, and I put that there. Output hatch right there, and you that way, and you that way. Get Mr. Farts Miller in there. And then I just shrimply insert oxygen, hydrogen, nitrogen on, it doesn't really matter, but I'll put it on red. Not circuit channel. Effect for your brain. Alright, and look at that throughput. That's what I'm here for. I forgot to dump those. I can just dump them in the system. There's a priority input for the stuff that's on the net itself, so it'll be used pretty fast. Alright. Kapow. Kapoom. So that should be that handled. Also need some small pipes. Do we have those on? No. I had a feeling I wouldn't. Mainly due to the fact I'm not doing it now either. Small pipe. Not lined up. So I can judge my sniping ability. I still not made any of that yet. Something else might be broken up here. You are valid, right? Yeah. You have chromium trioxide, saltpeter, and we need a output hatch for oxygen. That's why. Me think. Want to make a input priority here. Think I would So I think about how I most effectively do this reconstruction. So I need a the oxygen guy, the output hatch for nitric oxide. Place that over here. The output input combo here. The output being oxygen. So I wanted to use a bigger hatch. Also, do you have enough space for this? No. Alright. Just send the oxygen back then. Output hatch. Right. Didn't really occur to me that would turn it on, but everything should be in the correct spot. Input hatch. Yeah, and that would be on red. Filter first. And then I need a non-item conduit. And I need a input back on the interface. So extract that there and go down here. Insert into that. Should just be redistributed. So that should be done. Bit of a detour. That's okay. It's a detour making function. So this needs to be fluid. That. This is taking longer than I was expecting. Can't be too much longer though. Just doing a quick stretch. Where do I want to run these pipes? I want them over here. Actually. So, turn you off. Maintenance issues. Maintenance issue, bad. Hate those things. Really playing it safe by not making any controversial takes. Cable's kind of going to be in the way. Guess I just run it through this instead. So I'll need one of these and 2 of those. Let's try to speed this up. I do want to finish this today. Locking in. As much as I can anyways with my like almost asleep mind. Barely lucid. That's very, very far distance. Holy crap. Teleported into the ceiling. Kind of saying stuff for the sake of saying stuff right now. Let's just get through this. Where the hell am I? Alright. Flutes. Flutes. And flutes. They have to cap out which one goes in which. I just need them to be over there. That one along there, and honestly just make a separate one dumping you out over here. So that is top input. So dump that there. Chat is moving so fast. Like I'm kind of doing too much, honestly. Too tired for all this. But being tired shouldn't stop me from doing what I want to do. My aim isn't great right now. Kind of missing half of these. But that should be going in. Now I just need the outputs. Kind of used. Got a spot there. Pretty crowded in here though. Let me make sure use of that spot though. Probably that one. And then put so one of these to nitrogen. And the other one to I think it was chlorine. Yeah, doing hydrochloric acid. So it would be chlorine. So U nitrogen and now put the chlorine at the bottom so it's more accessible, because chlorine is like actually something I might siphon off of this. Nitrogen is pretty unlikely, honestly. It's not really too useful. It's not used for very many things. So overflow voiding, lock fluid, overflow voiding, lock fluid. And even take that block out just to reveal this one. Go on, what's your question? That should actually be done now. Diamidobenzidine is done. You're not though. Oh, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Metallic acid not going through. Doesn't seem to be. What's wrong with that? Probably not enough, not a big enough oxygen with I'm pretty preoccupied with this, and I'm going to be for quite a while, and I prefer to not start overly many projects just to not finish them, so Like I'll look at it after stream probably, but can't guarantee I'll play it ever. If I do, can't guarantee it'll be on stream. Sorry. You got so much time. So does that work now? Yeah. Starborn Ascension. Let me search it up actually. This one of those kind of seems like one of those mod packs where you have like infinite raw resources and your goal is to just make a factory to combine it into something, like into a final product. But like I'm saying that after reading like 2 paragraphs of text, so I could be completely off. So I have phthalic acid now. Should have everything for that. Except of course for the slot it needs to go in. Right, you were actually also completely used. What now? You're used up. You're not available to be used, right? Let me check. Let's see. Bring. Let's go! I have the extra slot. Oh my god, that's gonna make this so much nicer. So worried I would have to go through the trenches. Okay, so move you over, and you over. Then I just need to put chlorobenzene in here. Chlorobenzene, italic acid. Yeah. One was used, this one's just redundant. Just forgot to reset it. So I need intertalic acid here. And now, at last, please, please, I just wanna go to sleep, man. Please, just work. What's wrong now? You're not running. Alright. Please. I'm praying. Just run. Guess I could make use of the time here. Good level emitter. I have everything on me actually. Full cover. Oh my god, how much nitric acid do you need? Jesus Christ. 500 nitric acid. Jesus Christ, man. It's working so slow right now. How much do you need? It's gotta be like going somewhere it's not supposed to. There's no way. Oh, yeah, it is. Jesus Christ. I'm going into my system this entire time. How much? Jesus Christ. I'll deal with this tomorrow. Just show me that it's working. Incomplete structure. Are you kidding me? you over there. Just do that. Pick this up. Sure, you're not running. Neither of you should be running. Can I reach that? We find an angle over here. Oh, that's. I got the angle I needed. Alright, that works. Put you back on default. And then metallic acid. Nutrition mixture. Oh my god. Insert is disabled. What are you doing? Oh my god. Actually, no, it's fine. T search that. Do that. Don't care anymore. Or benzene. It's kind of needed actually, I can't do that. These I can just like electrolyze this. Get a bit of some of that at least. What? I forgot to actually remove this guy. Just so no silly business happens, do that. Should be valid, and you should be valid. Alright, please just work. I wanna not do literally anything else. Just disable it. And no limit. Then I set this to just do 100,000. Yeah. 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 Finally. I finally get my Slurpee juice. I'm gonna drink all of this. At last, I'm free. Alright. It's in the finest protein pipe. That's it. I'm done. I'm gonna go sleep. So thinking of like preparing for like the ability to raid the stream, but I simply cannot be bothered. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you all later. Leave a follow if you enjoyed all that spiel. I'm out. Have a good one.